Good morning. Welcome to a week in my life prepping for my very first Ironman 70.3. This is week 6 prepping for Ironman 70.3 Rockford, Illinois, and it should be the biggest week so far. Hockey season just ended, so I can dedicate full time pretty much to Ironman training. Today is Monday. I have an exam in the morning, otherwise I'd be doing my speed session. And then I'm gonna swim after class and then come home, do my speed workout, and then hit a lift afterwards. So I'll see you at the pool. Here at the pool. And I had a long weekend, so my session today is gonna focus on mostly long and continuous efforts. So I'm gonna warm up here and then try and do 3x800. I may end up decreasing that to about 600 or so if I need to. I think the longest I've gone so far, continuous effort, is 600 or so meters. So really just want to focus on consistency with each rep today, taking nice long rest and plenty of just keeping my heart rate down, keeping my form consistent. Hopefully it doesn't degrade too much towards the end of each rep. And then after the 800s, I'm going to go 8x50. Just trying to stay consistent again, trying to really dial in my form because I'm still learning how to swim. And just taking nice long rest. So it'll be about 3 minutes rest between each 800 and then a minute or so between each 50, and then call that a day. Alright, so that was actually a really great swim session. Total was about 3,200 yards, but my watch does not have a swim function. So I'm kind of forced to guess, and I end up losing track fairly frequently of how many yards I'm doing. But now with this speed session, it's kind of the same idea. I'm definitely focusing more on the quality of my reps, leg turnover. I'm going to do mile up and then 8x800 and a mile down. Just really focusing on getting my legs moving. It's been rough trying to get consistent with my running again. I've been dealing with some injury and other whatnots, so I just want to get through this session, focus on good quality reps, and then move on from there. So I just finished up my warm up, and one of the things that occurred to me to kind of talk about is like the importance of doing your easy stuff easy. And what I mean by that is like on your easy run days, you should not be pushing anywhere close to your goal pace. You should be like, it should be easy. Like you should be like borderline bored. And that's one thing that I really am not good at and I struggle at a lot. I always overcook my easy runs. Even like that mile warm up, I probably should have been a minute slower than what it was. I think it was like 7.5 minutes or something. And I mean, like, for some people that is their beyond easy. But
it's important to remember to like just don't overdo it. I know I do a lot, and you want your fast stuff like this stuff that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna hit my splits as best as I can. But when it's programmed an easy day, just take it easy. There's no need for to overdo it. So I don't ever like to do this, but unfortunately today I had to cut my speed session a little bit short. I had to cut out my mile cooldown and two of my 800s, so I was only did six. But I cooked them a little bit. They were about 20 seconds faster than what I was shooting for, but the legs felt good today, finally. Um, so, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes life happens. I still have a lot of stuff to do yet tonight. So, I'll see you guys at the gym. Oh, that's not even. Oh. So, it's the next day now. It's Tuesday. And after thinking about it for a day now, I think it was definitely the right option to uh, halt my speed session yesterday. I my body for once feels pretty good today after a run. Like there's no major aches and pains other than some sore calves, but that's just because I haven't really ran like that in a while. And really, just even if I didn't have time constraints, I think it ended up just being the right thing to do, um, considering how I feel today. And today's workout, I'm gonna go. It's just an easy ride. I need to get stronger on the bike. It's definitely my biggest worry going into the race. Like last time I was out for a ride, I realized that it could very easily turn into a 3+ hour bike leg, just based on what I was able to do. And of course, I still have 4 months of training, but I think my biggest priority right now is getting stronger on the bike because I know that I can increase my run fitness. I know how to do that. And if I work on maintaining and trying to get a little bit faster in the pool, I'm already going to be at or around my goal for the swim, which is like 35, 40 minutes. If I maintain a minute and 40 per 100-yard pace like I usually do in practice. But even then, after 4 months, I'm going to get a little faster than that. So right now, my biggest priority is just focusing on the bike, um, making getting stronger. That's what I've been trying to do, getting back into the gym because it's been so long since I've been consistently strength training instead of functional exercise and other stuff like that. Actually, strength training, trying to build strength in my legs and upper body and all that kind of stuff. Um, so that's what we have today, 60 minutes to 90 minutes. Just easy ride outside. It's a gorgeous day outside for once, finally. Um, so I'm just gonna ride to my heart's content. I don't really have a pace. It's flat sections, I'll probably push the pace because that's fun. Hills, obviously, I'm gonna have to take it slow. Uh, but that's all there really is for today. Just the ride, and then a gym session later. Yeah, peep the drip at the Space Guy jersey, specialized shorts. I got Giro cycling shoes and a giant MIPS helmet. I don't actually know what this is called, but the safety technology is called MIPS. So far, this thing has been great. Feels really cool. Feel very fast in it, and just Amazon sunglasses. So, oh my god, I just got back from my ride, and good lord, that was so much fun. I felt incredible for most of it. Um, the beginning was rough. I didn't really warm up. I haven't warmed up, I don't think, once for a bike ride yet, which definitely need to start doing as efforts get harder. But I ended up right at 90 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more. I'll try and throw the graphic up, or my stats, I should say. Trying to throw the stats up, but like 27 miles, 90 minutes. The second half felt great. I just went out and back down to the lake, and it was so awesome to finally feel productive on the bike. Like, my speed wasn't great, and I don't have a power meter, even a bike computer, to judge whether or not I'm making improvements, but just by feel, it was definitely the best feeling ride I've had so far, especially outside. Outside is so much harder than on the trainer. Um, but it was awesome. And there weren't very many cars. Saw a couple other cyclists on the road. A lot of uphill, a lot of downhill. Just great. I got out of the saddle. I was in aero some. I got into the drops some. It was just great. Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy about that. All right, well, it's Wednesday now. Another kind of triple day with a run, a swim, and a lift in the evening. I actually have to leave for my run like pretty quick here, so I got to eat up and then stretch out and run. But it's just a 6 or so mile easy run. Like I kind of said on Monday, I really want to focus on making the easy run easy. So whether that be just like zone 2 or whatever, just making sure the effort feels easy. I'm not puffing and puffing up the hills or anything like that. I just want to go out, miles in, come back, and carry on my day. But yeah, yesterday was great. Today, hopefully, is going to be another good day. And I will update when I'm at the pool. All right, so back here at the pool again. And I'm actually looking forward to this session a lot. It's going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I want to really kind of focus on my speed. So this set is going to be 2 by 500, just kind of warming up, getting my heart going, my blood pumping and stuff like that, and then move on to 4 by 100, trying to maintain like 135 to 145 per 100 yards, because this is a yard pool, in fact. And then after the hundreds, move on to 20 by 50 and try and hold consistent pace through all of those. And like
trying to be fast through all of this stuff. Like really, really trying to get faster in the pool because so far I've had very, very marginal pool gains, which is to be expected because I'm not a swimmer. But I really want to get faster in the pool here. But yeah, so that's the set. All right, so it's Thursday now, obviously. Yesterday went really, really well. Very happy with all three of my sessions, my run, my swim, and my lift. During my lift, I was able to pick up some bigger weights, so I was very happy about that. I really have been trying to get more consistently into lifting, like I said earlier in this video, and that's been really hard for me ever since getting to school and stuff. But now, uh, today, I am going to go out for a big effort ride. This is what I consider my speed day for on the bike, just focusing on trying to, I guess, go faster because, like I said, I don't have a power meter, so I can't target, let's say, 300 watts for my efforts. But, anyways, this ride is going to be warm up and then 3 by 10 minutes effort. So I'm going to drop the gears, get an aero. I'm going to throw the bars on the bike again, try and get used to that a little more. But drop the gear and then just kind of hammer for 10 minutes and then 5-minute float in between each rep and then cool down on the way back home. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it'll be a really fun ride. The only thing I'm concerned with is the wind. It's really windy today outside. So hopefully that doesn't impact me too much because, like I said, I really want to get used to being in aero, being in the bars, and that might just not happen with how the weather is today. All right, so I just got back from my ride. And good Lord, I was right to be concerned about the wind. So there's like about, I don't know, usually about 15 minutes from where I live here. There's a big, nice, long, flat, straight section of road. And my idea was go down there, rip up and down that a couple times, and come home. And that's what I did. But every time going out, there was just this crazy headwind coming at me. Like it made even some of my smaller gears that I can usually just do whatever on feel like big gear. Like it was insane. However, the 2 times that I came back, I was able to just tear. I was comfortable down an arrow. I was just able to rip. The reason I like this road so much is that there's hardly any cars, so it's not like I have to worry about being off to the side. I was kind of comfortable on the right half of the road, and I was just able to rip for my last rep, and it felt awesome. Just finally being able to get used to my arrow position on my arrow bars, and just see what I can do outside. And I'm definitely going to have to revisit this workout, maybe even add another 10-minute repeat, because that was a lot of fun. Like my legs were burning so bad, and they're kind of still wobbly. I've been noticing on these longer rides that my lower back starts to hurt, so I have to start strengthening that up quite a bit. Kind of comes with the territory when the bike frame is way too big for me. It's a 58 centimeter bike frame, when really I should be kind of the upper end of a 56. And so that's just not ideal for me. The reach is so long, I have to lean down so far. So my lower back starts to hurt a little bit, but I'm going to start trying to strengthen that up a little bit, get my posterior chain feeling great. And then hopefully have a great day tomorrow, on Friday. And then Saturday, I'm really excited for. I'm going to sit on the trainer inside, go for 2 hours on the trainer, and then go for a big 10K run afterwards. So I'm really excited for that brick workout. I've only done one up until this point, and I had a blast. I overcooked myself, but I had a blast doing it. So I'm really excited for Saturday. But for now, I just have to worry about getting Thursday done. All right, 3 miles into this run this morning on Friday, and this is really hard. I didn't think it would be this hard. I'm probably underfueled and underhydrated. And yeah, just kind of struggling this morning, mentally, physically, all of it. So I'm gonna get back at it. This was supposed to be like 8 to 10 miles. It'll probably be like 10 or 12K. Body doesn't feel good, stomach doesn't feel good, so I'm trying to not force it. The fitness will come, but it's frustrating because I had it at one point and it just needs to come back. But yeah, we're gonna finish this run and then go to class, go swim, lift afterwards. It's gonna be a good day. All right, we're done. 7.43 miles in 53 minutes. Okay, I'm okay with it. After how it started, the second half was way better. Still hurting, heart rate way too high, but it's hot out here, so I'm not super worried about the heart rate right now. It was manageable. I probably could have hit that 8 to 10 miles, but just not today. Not today, but go shower, in the shower, and continue on for the day.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Saturday morning. Nice brick workout here. My current thoughts are 2 hours on the bike here. Kind of moderate effort. I don't need to push super hard. And then 10K run off. Again, just nothing super crazy hard. Just getting used to running off the bike. Because I think that's going to be the biggest challenge in a race like this. Learning what my body needs after a long ride like this, going into obviously a super challenging run. And yeah, so it's been a good day. I might end up lifting later. I'm not totally sure yet. But yeah, just have a good Saturday. Alright, so it is windy as crap out here, but wow, what a different feeling to yesterday. Halfway through this runoff, I'm feeling good, man. I think my watch is not properly connected to my heart rate monitor though, so that kind of sucks. Wow. What a week. What a week. I honestly, I could not be happier about how that week went. It's the first full week of training that I've been able to do. First time I've gotten all three of my runs, all three of my swims, all three of my bikes, all three of my lifts in, and it was just, I could not be happier about it. Saturday morning brick workout, 2 hours on the bike, 10K off. Felt amazing. Like, was pretty sore after that, but it was awesome. It felt so good to work out for 3 hours again and just kind of bring the hammer down. And I wanted to take a little moment to reflect on the last week with you guys if you made it this far. I'm not used to that much training yet. I think totals were about 15 hours of training this week if you include my gym time, my time in gym, lifting and whatnot. But yeah, it was just incredible. I'm definitely sore, but definitely very happy with what I was able to do, because this week again and even the week after, I'm not going to be able to do my full week. Just how it works out with school, travel, whatever. Spring break's coming up soon, so and it's just really just awesome. My speed workout on Monday didn't go as planned, but I felt like all three of my swims were productive, which is all I can ask for. Same thing with my rides. Those are really my two disciplines where I don't know how to get better yet. With my running, I really just need to be more consistent. I am horrible right now with my consistency running. Everything else I've been pretty spot on, but just time on feet, getting miles in on the road, it's been so difficult for me to try and get back into. But yeah, as I said, it was a great week. This is going to be my first Ironman 70.3, and God, I am so excited. I don't have all of the fancy equipment and stuff, but to track all of this and really know how I'm progressing, but I don't care right now. I'm not pro. I'm not planning on going pro anytime soon, so that stuff can come at a later date. But man, I'm so excited for this race, even though it's still almost 17, 18 weeks out. I just could not be more excited to race. and try and do as well as I can. My goal for the race is sub 5 hours. I know that's ambitious for a first 70.3, but I really think that if I dial in my bike and my run off the bike, I think I can have quite a bit of success in this race. And I'm so excited. Realistically, just I can't express that enough. And I know it's going to be a long journey. It's going to take a lot of work to get to where I want to be, but it can't get here soon enough. To be honest with you, I want to be in that water as soon as possible. I have daydreams of crossing the finish line, getting emotional. As silly as that sounds, but that's just what's going on in my head now. If you made it to the end of this video, feel free to drop a comment, drop a like, drop a sub. I'm not doing this to gain a whole bunch of subscribers and followers, but if you'd be so inclined, I'm sure it'll help me out in the future. So thanks for watching. I hope everybody else's training goes incredibly, and I'll try and do my best to keep content on my training coming into the future and be a little more consistent about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a fantastic week.